If you are bored during lockdown and really want to enhance your skills, then why not start working on amazing open source projects? Namaste friends, I am Vibhor, and today in this video we are going to discuss what is open source and how you can start contributing to it. Also, due to this lockdown, if your internship offer is revoked or you couldn't secure one, no need to worry. You have various other alternatives like contributing to open source, freelancing, or even you can create YouTube videos like me. So, before discussing about open source, you should check your source of information, right? I was Google Summer of Code 2018 student developer and have contributed to open source for about 2 years. Now you know that your source is reliable, so let's start. What is an open source project? An open source project is a project whose source code is available to all and anyone can fix bugs and review the code and add new features to it. The best example of an open source software is Linux, which is the most widely used open source operating system. It means that the Linux code can be seen and modified by anyone. Before contributing, there must be some motivation, right? So, what are the benefits of contributing to the open source projects? You will gain good experience of working on large and scalable open source projects. You will definitely help in improving your coding and debugging skills. It will strengthen your resume and help you during placements. I've seen several companies specifically looking for open source contributors. You get recognition and make connections with peers worldwide in the community as well. Besides, there are several open source programs or internships through which you can earn money as well, like Google Summer of Code, Linux Foundation internships, Season of Dogs, etc. And there are many different programs specifically for girls as well, like ex-GSoC, Girl Script Summer of Code. So, for the complete list along with the timelines, you can find the link in the description below. Before starting the contributions, you can learn about Git as well, which is a version control system. The course link can be found in the description below. How to choose an open source project wisely? Well, I have seen many developers initially struggling with choosing an open source project. Even I faced similar problem while I was starting, but unfortunately there was no one to help me out that time. But you are lucky. So there are two things you should keep in mind while choosing a project. Number one is your skill set. This includes the programming languages you know, like Python, C, or Java, and the domain, like whether you are interested in software development, machine learning, networking, DevOps, etc. And number two is your interest. Like in my case, I was interested in teaching. That's why I decided to work on open source learning platform Opia. Accordingly, you should choose your project as well. There are more than 600 open source organizations that participate in Google Summer of Code every year. So even if you don't plan to participate in GSoC, you can select these organizations as they are very good. So to select the organization of your choice, you can click here, and this shows the list of all the organizations that are open source. So you can add filters to it, like if you are interested in Python, you can type that and it will show the list of all the organizations that uses Python. In my case, I was interested in OPR because it is the open source learning platform and it provides help to all the needy learners out there in the world. So I was interested in that. You can click on learn more and get all the details about the organization. Even you can navigate to its GitHub page as well. So this is the GitHub repository of OPR, and here is a readme. Basically the readme file gives you all the information, introduction about what organization is and what it actually does. It also gives you details about installation, how you can install your project locally in your laptop or even start contributing to it. So I recommend reading this readme pages and wiki pages of the organization that you like, so that it will give you good insights about what projects it is and what is the overall workflow. Also, most of the organization uses public chat rooms as well, like OPI uses Gitter. Likewise, many other organizations choose Discord or even Slack. So you can get yourself added in those chat rooms and ask for help from other maintainers of the project as well. They will help you getting started with first issues and solving them. So you can click here, it will show the list of all the open issues for the particular project. So most of the organizations use different labels for the issues meant for new contributors. Like OPI uses good first issue label, that is specifically for new open source contributors. They are not just related to coding, because the primary motto is to get yourself familiar with the open source world. So these kind of good first issue mainly comprise of editing in the documentation or writing front end or back end tests. So in the next video, I'll show you how you can make your first PR and start contributing to the open source world. I hope you liked this video. If you have any doubts or suggestion, please comment below. In the next video, I'll show you the steps how to make your first open source contribution. Meanwhile, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye and thanks for watching.